to dismiss and end this quarrel.
But Pierre Vicaire, you have not fully heard me out.
In deference to Ambassador Spock, I prefer not
You know,
to
his
speak
real-life
in such
story
terms.
reads like a movie pitch. Young man escapes war in Congo, comes to Canada, forgoes a sports scholarship to pursue fame on the stage and screen, Hollywood, North and South. It's like a plot of a film, isn't it? Well, here with his own life story is Emmanuel Kabongo, who joins me now live to talk about his life and career. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, George. How are you?
Great. Thanks for talking with us. You know, first off, congrats on your second CSA, Canadian Screen Award nomination for Death She Wrote. You know, it's got to be times like this that I guess you're maybe happy you turned down hoops for acting, a basketball scholarship to get into this.
I mean, first of all, beautiful bow tie. I mean, beautiful pocket square.
You like
bow
that?
tie was last night.
Oh, you got...
I was away last night. I was at an event. I wore bow tie, but
Awesome.
Beautiful pocket square.
Well,
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a big sports guy. All my family members played sport. One of my brothers, Mike Kabongo, and Jonathan Kabongo, and Vanessa Kabongo also played sports. Some stints in the NBA and all over the world with basketball. But for me, I at the age of 22, I'm like, why am I not tall like all my siblings? You know, why am I not 6'4" or 6'5"? I found out I had scoliosis, but it was a gift in disguise. You know, I turned down the basketball scholarship to University of New Brunswick, and I'm kind of happy I did that.
Yeah, we are
At
too.
first, my parents were a bit like, "What are you doing? We are African. What are you doing? You need an education."
Of
I'm like,
course.
Mom, I love this. This is my passion, you know. But nothing against having an education. You know, I just didn't feel like for me it wasn't the path at the moment because I wasn't even sure what I was going to study. But I'm happy with my choice.
We are too. And speaking of education, Simu Liu, Sam Worthington, just a couple of actors that you're standing shoulder to shoulder with in your upcoming movie, Hello Stranger. Talk about a classroom environment, huh? You must be learning a lot.
Elated. I am extremely grateful. Thank you to April Mullen, who I had the opportunity of working with before on a show called Ransom out in Hungary. And thank you for the opportunity from Wango Films. They're doing some amazing work. And to be working with Simu, Sam from Avatar, and Jordana Brewster, and Robbie Amell, it's amazing. I'm very lucky, very fortunate.
Emmanuel, Toronto's this global village gumbo, right? The black diaspora in this country, it often gets eclipsed by the African-American experience. How different do you think your life and career would have been had you been raised in the American melting pot versus the Canadian multicultural mosaic?
I mean, my father's plan originally was to go to New York. And because he had issues with immigration, he migrated to Toronto. I mean, I don't know, you know, maybe my accent would have been a bit different. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe I would have gotten those extra inches as a basketball player. You know, who knows? Because the food out there is different, right? But I think everything happens for a reason. And I'm kind of glad my parents made the decision to migrate to Toronto. It was extremely diverse. And I also speak French, so it was nice to be around other French speakers.
Last thing, there's kids in Regent Park watching right now wondering about following your path or a path similar to yours. What would you say to them today?
Kids were, sorry, pardon me?
If there's kids watching that are in Regent Park right now, similar experience to yours, they'd like to follow your path, what would you tell them?
Yeah. You know what's funny? I grew up not too far from Regent Park. I used to play for a basketball team, and we used to practice there. You know, so I know a lot of people from Regent. Read books. If I had to talk to anybody into pursuing this acting, read a lot of books, watch a lot of movies, and also have some positive mentors. You need some positive mentors in your life, and I try to give back by mentoring young black youth, black men and women. And so you want to take this path, know what you want, read some books, and surround yourself with positive people.
Those are great. Yeah, crack a book. That's a good one, too. You don't hear that enough these days. Hey, Emmanuel Kabongo, thanks very much, man, and good luck at the CSAs and with your future endeavors.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful morning, and I love that pocket square.
Oh, thank you. I will pass it along to my sartorial splendor folks.
Awesome. Thank you
and
so
my
much.
wife, who dresses me every day. Thanks, Emmanuel.
Oh, she's got taste.
All right.
Thank you.